Los Angeles has just been shaken to its core. Miles Turner has walked out of the Clippers' locker room and into the arms of the Lakers. Read that again, because it doesn't just sound like breaking news. It feels like an earthquake splitting the city in two. Imagine the chaos. One of the league's most dominant shot blockers, a modern big man with the perfect blend of rim protection and three-point range, abandoning the red and blue of the Clippers to join the purple and gold empire just across them. The Hall. This isn't just a transfer. It's betrayal, it's drama, it's a declaration that the balance of power in Los Angeles belongs to the Lakers once again. And if you're hearing this for the first time, do yourself a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and buckle up, because the story we're about to unpack might be the most explosive twist in LA basketball since LeBron chose Hollywood in 2018. Let's cut straight to the heart of it. Miles Turner isn't just any big man. He's the archetype of what every modern contender craves, a rim protector who erases shots at one end and a floor spacer who stretches defenses at the other. For years, Turner has been the dream acquisition in Lakers fan circles, the kind of player discussed in every trade deadline fantasy, every off-season wish list. And now? That dream has crossed from imagination to reality. Pair him with Anthony Davis, and suddenly the Lakers are running out two defensive titans who can also punish you offensively. Davis, freed from the constant grind of battling centers, becomes his most dangerous self. Turner, no longer lost in the shuffle of the Clippers' rotations, gets the spotlight and responsibility he's always deserved. Together, they're a nightmare. A nightmare for Jokic, who suddenly faces two walls instead of one. A nightmare for Gobert, who can't camp in the paint with Turner pulling him to the perimeter. A nightmare for the entire Western Conference, which now has to game plan for a Lakers team that patched its biggest weakness overnight. But let's not overlook the symbolism of this move. This isn't Miles Turner joining any random franchise. This is Miles Turner joining the Lakers, directly from the Clippers, the very team that has spent the past decade trying to claw its way out of irrelevance by claiming they own LA. Think about it. Ballmer's billions, Kawhi and PG's arrival, the constant, we're building a new identity talk. And now, one of their most valuable pieces has turned his back on them, choosing instead to wear the jersey of their biggest rival. This is more than basketball. This is humiliation. This is salt in the wound of every Clippers fan who ever chanted Lob City or bragged about the new era. Because in Los Angeles, banners speak louder than promises, and Turner just chose banners. From a tactical perspective, the move is genius. For years, the Lakers' roster construction has been haunted by one question: who plays alongside Anthony Davis? We've seen experiments with JaVale McGee, with Dwight Howard's comeback tour, with smaller ball lineups that forced Davis to bang at center night after night, but none of them lasted. None of them balanced the equation. Turner is the answer. His ability to hit threes means Davis doesn't have to live on the perimeter. His ability to guard the paint means Davis doesn't have to sacrifice his health protecting the rim every possession. This pairing isn't just practical, it's elegant. It's the kind of fit that coaches dream of and fans salivate over. And the emotional weight? Oh, it's massive. For Lakers Nation, Turner has always been that what-if player. Trade rumors have linked him to the franchise for years, yet somehow the deal never happened. He stayed in Indiana, then shockingly ended up in Clippers colors. But deep down, fans never stopped picturing him in gold and purple. It's almost poetic, like the universe owed this moment to the fans after dangling it in front of their faces for so long. Seeing Turner finally step into Crypto.com, arena wearing Lakers gear feels like justice, like destiny catching up with itself. But let's take it further. What does this mean for the Western Conference hierarchy? Suddenly, the Lakers aren't just another playoff team, they're a fortress. You want to drive into the paint? Good luck. You want to pack the lane against LeBron's drives? Turner will bury you from deep. You want to exploit Davis by forcing him to guard the biggest bodies all game long? Not anymore. This move fundamentally changes how every opponent approaches. The Lakers, Denver, Golden State, Minnesota, all of them are scrambling to redraw their playbooks because the Lakers just covered their Achilles heel in one swoop. And then there's the psychological battle in Los Angeles itself. Picture the headlines tomorrow morning. Turner chooses Banners over Ballmer. Clippers' loss becomes Lakers' coup. The hallway heist. This isn't just about X's and O's, it's about perception. The Clippers, no matter what they do, can't escape the shadow. And now? That shadow just grew darker, heavier, and more suffocating. Because the Lakers didn't just add Turner, they took him from the Clippers. And in the war for Los Angeles, optics matter almost as much as wins. Of course, we have to pause. We have to ask ourselves, is this real? Is it happening exactly as it sounds? Because as perfect as it feels, as cinematic as this storyline plays, out in our heads, there's always the chance we're living in the fever dream of speculation. The reports are strong, the chatter is everywhere, but official ink on paper? We're still waiting. That's the cruel beauty of the NBA rumor mill. It makes you believe, it makes you hope, and sometimes it pulls the rug out at the last second. But for now, for this moment, the vision of Miles Turner in a Lakers jersey is alive, and it's electrifying. So, Lakers Nation, I'm turning it to you. Does Turner finally give us the front court dominance we've been starving for? Does this move put the Lakers above Denver, above Golden State, above every team standing in the way of banner number 18? Or is this just another mirage, another rumor designed to light up the timeline before it fades away? Let me know in the comments, because this story isn't done, not by a long shot. If you're still here, Lakers Nation, it means you feel it too. That mix of adrenaline, disbelief, and hope burning in your chest right now. So, do me a favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and let's ride this wave together, because the Miles Turner story might be the single most insane twist in the Los Angeles rivalry since Kawhi Leonard shocked the league back in 2019. But this time, it's not the Clippers who get to smile. It's us. Let's step into the theater of it all. Picture game night at crypto.com. Arena. 2 locker rooms, separated by a single hallway, 2 fan bases fighting for dominance in the same city, and now, Miles Turner, the man who once anchored the Clippers' paint, walking into the Lakers' side, wearing the purple and gold warm-up, ready to defend the same rim he used to deny. Imagine the boos, the tension, the cameras zooming in as Clippers fans watch one of their own rise with the enemy. This isn't just a transaction, it's Shakespeare on hardwood, betrayal written in sweat and sneakers. And tactically? This is where things get scary. Turner isn't just an accessory piece, he's a force multiplier. Insert him into Darvin Ham's system, and suddenly the rotations expand. You can roll out lineups with LeBron at the 3, Davis at the 4, and Turner at the 5. That's a front line that swallows space, dominates boards, and still stretches the floor. Or imagine smaller sets with Davis sliding to center, Turner spacing as a stretch 4, and shooters flanking them. The versatility is mind-bending. For the first time in years, the Lakers would have the kind of chessboard that lets them dictate, not just react. And let's not underplay the psychological relief this gives Anthony Davis. We've all seen it, the constant questions, the endless debates. Is AD really a 5? Should he play full-time center? The injuries, the fatigue, the toll. It's been the weight of a franchise on his shoulders. Now, with Turner in the mix, that weight lifts. Davis can roam defensively, pick his spots offensively, and most importantly, save his body for when it matters most. The playoffs. If the Lakers get this version of Davis, healthy and unleashed, while Turner carries the grunt work. That's the formula fans have begged for since 2020. And what about LeBron James? Year 22, still defying time, still carrying the burden of expectation. What does a player like Turner mean for him? It means space. It means easier drives. It means not having to burn energy protecting the paint. It means another veteran presence who understands the stakes of a championship chase. LeBron has always thrived with bigs who know their role. Think Chris Bosh spacing the floor in Miami. Think Kevin Love sacrificing touches in Cleveland. Think Anthony Davis in the bubble. Turner fits right into that lineage. A big man willing to do the dirty work while giving you elite production. But let's get personal. Let's talk legacy. Because this move isn't just about 2025 basketball, it's about rewriting the story of Los Angeles hoops. For a decade, the Clippers have tried to brand themselves as equals, plastering billboards across LA, running streetlights over spotlights. Campaigns, pushing the narrative that they're the future. Yet here we are, they're cornerstone big. Man choosing to chase banners instead of empty promises. If Turner really dons the Lakers jersey, it's more than just a signing. It's an exclamation point. A reminder that in this city, no matter how much money Ballmer spends or how many stars they chase, the Lakers remain the gravitational center of basketball. The allure of legacy, of history, of 17 banners hanging in the rafters always wins. Always. And don't forget the playoff picture. Look across the Western Conference right now. The Nuggets, with Jokic, are the mountain everyone has to climb. The Timberwolves, with Gobert and Towns, are towers daring you to match their size. The Warriors are small but lethal, stretching you out and daring your defense to bend. And the Clippers? Well, they thought they had their answer in Turner. Now that answer might belong to the Lakers. With Turner, the Lakers don't just keep up, they leapfrog. Against Denver, Turner is the anchor who absorbs Jokic's bruising style, letting AD float to disrupt passing lanes. Against Minnesota, the Lakers match size for size without giving up spacing. Against Golden State, Turner drags Draymond and Looney out of the paint, cracking open the Warriors' defensive schemes. This isn't just an upgrade, this is a counterpunch to every contender in the West. But beyond the tactics, beyond the X's and O's, there's the emotional pulse of the fan base. Lakers Nation has lived through endless speculation about Miles Turner. Every trade deadline, every rumor season, his name surfaced like a ghost. Always close, never real. And now, the idea of him crossing the hallway feels surreal, almost too good to be true. For the fans who sat through the dark years after Kobe, for the ones who endured the endless rebuild, for the ones who believed in Banner 18 even after Bubble. Skeptics mocked it. Turner's arrival feels like a reward. A reminder that hope pays off. And yet, here comes the sting. Because as perfect as all this sounds, as poetic as it feels, the ink hasn't dried. The truth is, right now, this still lives in whispers and speculation. Front offices are silent. Agents are coy. Insiders are teasing but not confirming. It's smoke, not fire. Not yet. Which means we, as fans, are left in that cruel limbo. Daring to dream, knowing it could all collapse with a single announcement that Turner is staying put. But maybe that's the essence of being a Lakers fan. Maybe that's the heartbeat of this franchise. We don't just watch games, we live in the stories, the rumors, the possibilities. We believe before anyone else does. We see the banners before they're raised. And even when the ground shakes, even when rumors fade, we never stop chasing the next piece of greatness. That's why this Miles Turner saga feels so real, even if it isn't official yet, because in our hearts, we've already seen him in purple and gold. So I'll leave you with this. Lakers Nation. Is this the heist of the decade? The move that breaks the Clippers' spirit and hands the Lakers the keys to another dynasty? Or is it just another chapter in the endless rumor mill, designed to test how much hope we can hold before it shatters? Drop your takes below. Raw, unfiltered, passionate, because this isn't just my story, it's yours. And whatever happens, one thing is undeniable. The Lakers remain the heartbeat of Los Angeles, and the dream of banner number 18 burns brighter tonight than it did yesterday. Stay locked in, because this ride is far from over, and we'll live every twist together, right here on Lakers News Fan Report.